I'm here with Esther Stephens of Esther Stephens and the Means. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Awesome. So Esther, can you tell me about the formation of the band?
Sure. Basically, myself, Tom, Abe and Marika had all been friends for a very long time and played with each other in various different groups. And then about a year ago, we decided to kind of join forces under the name Esther Stephens and the Means, and we wrote and released our first album.
And now you've got quite a unique sound. I know this is a difficult one for musicians, but can you give me a brief definition of your sound?
What we sound like? Yeah. So I'd say it's a little bit soul, it's a little bit pop, there's some hip-hop flavour in there. Basically, we try to focus on strong musicianship and performances.
Sure.
And yeah, the sort of touchstones would be people like The Internet or Hiatus Coyote out of Melbourne. D'Angelo's Voodoo album was an inspiration for a lot of the writing early on.
Nice.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So Esther, you guys have collaborated with quite a few different musicians over the course of your career. How do you go about choosing who you collaborate with?
We have worked a lot with other artists involved with this sort of collective called Young, Gifted and Broke,
Sure.
which was sort of the brainchild of Tom Scott from Homebrew and At Peace. So initially being a part of Young, Gifted and Broke was a motivator for who we collaborated with. So we've worked with Team Dynamite, we've worked with the guys from Third Eye, and some of the other artists. Hone Be Good features on our previous album. But yeah, there's a really nice energy of collaboration in that collective. So yeah, that's often a starting point.
So to create your quite eclectic sound, you must have a fairly unique approach to songwriting. What would that songwriting process entail?
I would say that we write in just about every conceivable fashion. Right. So sometimes Abe, Tom and Marika will get in a room and they will work on a track and an idea, and then they'll pass it over to me, and then I'll look at, melody and lyrics. Other times we'll all get in there together, or there's been other times where we will contribute our individual parts from wherever we happen to be in the world via the magic of the internet. So yeah, it's a bit of a mixture. Also, Abe and I have done a bit of writing, just the two of us, just with guitar and vocals in the past. But yeah, we're about to kind of get stuck into our second writing cycle at the moment, so that'll be fun.
Cool, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So Esther and the Means have opened for some fairly large international acts, including Apollo Brown. Do you have a favourite support slot that you've played to date?
We are part of a thing called Red Bull Sound Select, and they have certainly allowed us to support some really interesting dynamic artists. So it must be about a year ago now, they threw something called The Block Party, where we supported the Flatbush Zombies, which was a lot of fun. Those guys are really intense and amazing performers.
So you've worked with Aaron Navisi, who's a renowned New York producer. How did you establish this professional relationship?
So one of my very dear friends is an artist called Tama Waipara. He is a singer and a songwriter and a musician, and he introduced me to Aaron when I first started working on my solo project prior to this incarnation of the band.
Sure.
And Aaron is a Kiwi.
Nice.
He lives in New York. He's been there for a long time, works at a studio called The Bunker, and produced a lot of Tama's work. So Tama put me in touch with him.
Cool.
And instantly had a really strong sort of professional, collaborative musical connection with him.
Nice.
And then as things evolved, he kind of did more and more recording for me and the other guys in the band, and then came on board to kind of help us with our album.
Cool.
So we sort of grab him whenever he's in the country, and when he's not, we just sort of send him things, and then he'll send us things back. But
and so where can Push Play viewers check you guys out online?
So we're on Facebook. If you Google Esther Stephens and the Means, you'll find our Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud. We're on Spotify and iTunes. Should be pretty easy to find us.
Well, thanks very much, Esther, for coming on Push Play TV.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. And now we're going to check out French Kiss by Esther Stephens and the Means. Make sure you click the link above to view the music video. Tune in to Push Play Music TV at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays.